Hey everybody, this is Nick Ponte from OfflineSharks.com and NickPonte.com. So I have a cool video for you today because I just left a client meeting. It was a consultation with a local business here on the island of Maui, and I charged $160 for this consultation, and all they wanted me to do was to look at what they had going on online with their website, their digital marketing, and they wanted to sit down with me and ask questions and hear about what I thought they could do to improve their marketing services. Now, there are a couple of things that are some key takeaways that I thought were really interesting that I want to share with you in this video. So that's what I'm going to cover. You know, more training, more information directly from the local, the trenches of local marketing. So let me give you a little background about this prospect. So they do private Jeep tours. Now here in Maui, we have an incredible island that we live on. There's lots of fun stuff to do, and there's a lot of cool stuff to see. So what not a better way than to see all of that by a private Jeep tour. So that's what this company does. They offer private Jeep tours. And they were already doing some marketing. They have a website. They're doing paid ads through Google. They're doing retargeting on social media. And before our consultation, I had asked them to put together a list of questions of things that they wanted to discuss in our consultation. That way they could get an effective meeting and leave with some actionable content. Now, the information that they put together, they had sent me in an email prior to us meeting, which was great. And a lot of it was reports that they had received from other local marketing companies that they were working with. And actually, let me take that back. They weren't local marketing companies that they worked with. They were working with bigger chained marketing companies. And that's an important thing that I want to share with you in this video. There are a lot of people out there, agencies out there, that are these big chain type marketing companies, and they give the freelancer, the entrepreneur, the smaller agencies a really bad rap. And this is just my opinion, but I get a lot of clients and potential clients that are coming from an experience with these types of agencies, and they always say the same thing. Number one, they sent them an email or they try to call them and they don't hear anything back. They don't have any or poor communication. So if you are a freelancer or agency owner, this is a great way to set yourself apart, to stand out in this market. So always answer your phone, respond to your emails, and your clients are going to love you and appreciate that. But they also say that they're not sure that they are getting a proper ROI on their investment with the company. And the reason that happens is because these companies, they offer a one-size-fits-all type marketing package across the board to local businesses because it is an easy sell. They structure their marketing in bundles, and they do the same type of marketing for a plumber as they would a Jeep tour company. Now, that isn't always the best approach in my experience. Sometimes you need a bit more of a tailored marketing campaign depending on what industry you're in or what industry your clients are in. And what I would suggest to you is to get closer to your clients, understand them a little more, understand what their potential prospects and customers are looking for when they are searching for your client's site or presence online. If you do this, you will probably get a better ROI for their marketing budget, and they're going to love you and stick with you a lot longer. The other thing that I wanted to mention is that this prospect said something to me that really stood out to me, and it made me feel bad, actually. This prospect said that digital marketers are like the used car salesman of 2019. And that hit me pretty hard because I'm a digital marketer. I love what I do. I'm very passionate about marketing. I love working with local businesses. I'm an entrepreneur. I solve problems. And when somebody says that to me, I feel a little hurt because I know what he's talking about, and I know that he's right in a way. And I know that because I get a lot of clients, like I mentioned, that come to me off of a bad experience with one of these marketing companies. And to give you a little more detail about what he meant by being a used car salesman is that He said he's spoken with a lot of different digital marketers, and they do things like talk about technical jargon. Business owners don't understand what click-through rate is and what impressions are and what landing pages are and conversion tracking and pixels. They don't know what that stuff is. When you're talking to your prospects, you need to talk to them in a way that they can understand and they can relate. You got to break it down for them carefully. Sometimes the easiest way to do that is by putting it in writing, in an email, in a white paper, in a follow-up. That's what I like to do. But when I'm sitting across a table at a coffee shop with a customer or a would-be customer, I talk in ways that they can understand, things that they can relate to, and this almost always helps me to close a sale. Because when people connect with you and they can relate to you and they can hear what you're saying, they are much more likely to buy your product and service. Now, when you're selling digital marketing, you can quickly confuse people, and you want to stay away from that because a confused person is just not going to buy. He gets reports every month from these marketing companies, and he has no idea what they mean. Although the reports, and I send reports to my marketing clients, right? I send SEO reports, I show customers where they are ranking in Google, how they have been continuing to progress over the months. I also send reports for running advertising like on Google or Facebook. I show them how much money they're spending and how many people click on their ads and how many people come to their website and actually buy their product as a result of clicking on their ads. Different numbers, different metrics, different analytics. And when you send this information to your clients, a lot of them don't understand what any of it means. It's important to break this down even further. And if you can break down your reports even further, you're going to have happier clients. Your clients are going to stick around much longer. I like to call this demonstrating your value. You want to always effectively demonstrate your value to your customers and your clients as much as possible, especially if you're offering a service like SEO, because it's a long-term strategy. They pay you month after month, and they don't actually know if anything is happening, what's going on. Because SEO takes a long time to see results, your job is to communicate with your customer and let them know what you're doing. And the more that they feel and trust what you're doing, the longer that they are going to continue to pay you. So it's vitally important to communicate with your customers and break things down for them even further, help them understand their analytics. You could even do something like once a quarter, have a meeting with them or a coffee and break down their analytics even further, have a recap. This is called nurturing your client relationship, and this is something you want to absolutely do if you're a freelancer, entrepreneur, smaller agency with just a handful of clients, but you're looking to keep your clients for a long time. You want to nurture those relationships because they mean a lot to you. You don't want to lose them. Don't get complacent. It can be so easy to get clients on monthly retainer and do SEO and outsource different parts of it and get complacent, like not having any more time to hang out and talk to your customer and communicate to them what's going on with their marketing. I encourage you to not do that. You want to nurture those relationships, treat them like your friends. The authenticity of what you do goes a long way when you're working with these types of businesses, especially people in your community. Another thing that I wanted to stress is exactly that. You know, these people are in our community, they're in my community, and working with another bigger franchise type marketing company overseas, or when I say overseas, I mean in the, I don't know, somewhere in Kentucky, we're in Hawaii, they feel a disconnect, right? So if you're working with somebody in your area, they're gonna feel much more connected to you. You know where their market is, you know how to communicate to their market, they're gonna appreciate it more. And business owners are looking to just work with people locally. They want to do that more often than not. So it's important to, like I said, nurture those people and make sure that they stick around. And when you nurture that relationship and you're talking to these customers and prospects and leads, you need to be honest in what you're doing. And if you are, and you can effectively communicate what you're doing, your honesty, your authenticity of where you are and your knowledge of your marketing, your SEO, it will go a long way. And what I mean by that is we all have to start somewhere, right? And this is more towards the person who is brand new, who has no customers, no clients. Maybe you don't even have a website for yourself yet. the thing, and we've all been there, I've been there, and the way that I got through that was I got my first client, and when I sat across the table for my first client, I told them straight up, I said, I'm just getting started with this. I don't know how to build a website yet, or I don't know how to do SEO yet, but I am spending all of my time learning how to do it. I'm giving you a discounted rate because I am getting, I'm testing some things out for you. I'm trying some things out for you. I want you to be my initial client. I want you to be a great testimonial for me for when I'm just getting started in my business. So that's why I'm giving you a great rate. And for you yourself as the entrepreneur or business owner, you want to view it as a great way of getting paid to go to school. And that's the way I looked at it, right? Like, I got paid a little bit of money, but at the same time, I got to learn how to do SEO. Eventually, that schooling that I put myself through was all paid for, and now it makes me money. So it's a great learning business model, I guess you could say. The other takeaway that I picked up from this customer is that people are becoming more and more aware of digital marketing and how important it is. Our industry is growing, and it's growing fast. This customer asked me specifically about ClickFunnels. Like, he wanted to know what ClickFunnels was and if it was a viable marketing strategy for him. I don't think he even understood what ClickFunnels was, but he just knew what ClickFunnels, he knew the word, and he said, I want to talk to you about ClickFunnels. What should I do that? And I said, you have a website. I don't think you need ClickFunnels yet. We can do a landing page for you, or, I didn't think he was there. But it's crazy to me that people that aren't even in our industry are understanding these industry terms, and they want to know more about them. And what that means to me is the market is expanding. It's growing quickly. People know that digital marketing is the key to being successful today, obviously. And for us, that means that there are going to be more and more prospects and customers out there, and we are in an incredible position to grow and build businesses right now. I want you to think about that. I want you to think about potentially where your next client could be, who it could be. It's probably a business that you already frequent. And the next time you go to drop your dog off at the pet groomer or go get a haircut, you should ask that person, the business owner, somebody working there, about their marketing. You would probably be surprised that you might pick up your next client that way. So that's it. I just wanted to share that little rant after I had that client consultation. I hope that they will be my next clients. I did pitch them for ongoing monthly services because they weren't happy with the ones they were getting. I didn't talk smack about the existing marketing company they're working with. I just kind of showed them the holes in what they were doing and why what we could do could be much better bang for their buck. So hopefully it works out. If not, that's cool too. There are plenty of fish in the sea, and I hope that you got something out of this video. If you did, please like and subscribe below this video. Turn the notifications on so you know when I publish more videos. I've been working really hard to create awesome content all around working with businesses, building my business, sharing my entrepreneurial journey, how to make money from working from a computer or from a laptop or from an island in the middle of the Pacific. And again, yeah, if you like that, please like and share this, or like and subscribe to my channel. And I look forward to hanging out with you all again soon. Take care.